I can't believe we just got that first try. What kind of questions do you get on social media?
For the most part, I'd say they're appropriate, and...
I would say for the least part, they're appropriate.
You think so?
Yeah. Hi, I want to know something, but can't ask because it's inappropriate. Genuine question, ... Do you have a you-know-what? Where does it cut off? It is a person, and he doesn't cut off, like... You look so lost!
When I was younger, I did feel a little bit different, not understanding why people were staring at me or following me around or asking me questions, but you gotta just live your life. I was dealt these cards and just gotta play them the best I can. I think I got my outlook for my disability from my family. They had no idea that I was going to be born with a disability, and just the day that I was born, they found out, and they made the best of it for me, and I just had to do that for them.
Our relationship before we started dating is a little bit complicated. We met in elementary school as kindergartners.
And Menecis was like a straight A student all the time, and I was just kind of the complete opposite in middle school. And I would like kind of make fun of her for it and stuff like that.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Kind of. A lot of kind of. Freshman year of high school, I was like, this kid is super cool. I really want to be his friend. He was a really good friend. And so I kind of forced my friendship upon you, right? But then it was kind of mutual.
Yeah, it was
right?
mutual.
And then senior year, we were like, ooh, is this more than what friends feel like for one another? So we went to prom together. This is Brody panicking. Because his parents were there, his grandparents were there.
I think it was also because my grandpa's driveway was on a slant.
Yeah.
And I didn't have brakes on this chair, and I'm like falling backwards while trying to like put it onto your wrist. But
yeah.
you look great in this picture.
Oh, thank you.
It was a beautiful dress.
A year later, we were like, no, we still want our friendship. And then we were like, no, we still love each other. And then we started dating. And now we've been together for 3 years and a half. Full, smile. Toe, 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 toe. Kick, and kick, and kick. I think a lot of the times people think that his disability impacts our relationship a lot more than it does. But in hindsight, it really doesn't. And I think that's because we learned how to work with each other and with his disability. We know what he can and can't do. There's a lot more things that he can do than things that he can't do.
Shut right, please. Thank you.
In the household, we just learn to adapt. And I think every relationship adapts. You know, I get the stuff from the top cabinet, he'll get the stuff from the bottom cabinet. Things are at his height so he can cook and he can clean. And if one thing's complicated for him, then I'll fill it in. But if things are complicated for me, he'll fill it in. So we've really learned to adapt with the disability instead of either ignoring it or making it like this big elephant in the room when it's not.
Ta-da!
So running social media, it first started with Brody and I wanted to find something that was more quality time for us. I started taking my phone out and recording things just because I thought it was really fun, not because I wanted to do social media.
Oh man, we get such a wide range of questions on social media.
I have a personal question if you don't mind. We mind. We do mind. We all have the same question. What's the same question you all have that I've already answered a million times? Not trying to be offensive or rude or anything, but do you have it? Like, imagine someone asking about your sexual life. It's so weird. How do you, never mind. 32,000 likes. Are you kidding me? Where does it cut off? Above or below the Johnson? It is a person, and he doesn't cut off. Like, I think that there was a lot that Brody and I had to learn, which I'm so grateful for that we got to go through this. I had never been bullied on social media. Now that we were both where I was like, where do we go from this? And that is something that you need to talk about, you know? Like, if you start having a bad day because of something on social media, then he comes home from practice and he doesn't know why you've been crying or like why you're angry.
I think having the social media following we have has been able to break down a lot of the barriers or stereotypes people might have about people with disabilities or people with disabilities in interabled relationships.
toe, 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 toe. Kick and kick and kick and kick. Kick, kick, he's still messing with you.
I got on the ice one day and just fell in love with it immediately. Man, it feels like you're just flying out there. Being at the Paralympic Games is just such an honor to be able to go over there, represent your country, and play at the highest level. This is my first medal here from Sochi, Russia in 2014. And then this is my second medal from PyeongChang, South Korea in 2018. When you go over there, it's those 5 games that you're lucky to play, and it's all your hard work comes down to that one moment.
Our dog, Obi, come here. Come here. Come on, you got it. Oh, he's so sleepy. Our dog, Obi, is a menace to society. He would laugh at our pain, anyone's pain. He hates children. Ow, you bit me.
Ow! Jesus, Obi!
Every single time we record.
Ow! You got me good.
For the most part, been great, but having a dog, we didn't really realize how much work it really can be, and it does.
Yeah.
It does test a relationship a little bit.
Always get a puppy before you do anything big. It teaches you a lot of life lessons. He is really a good boy, and he's brought a lot of love and laughter into the house. I think that I would tell other couples that may be seen as different or misunderstood that there's a lot of love out there. Reminding people like, hey, it's okay to love someone that looks a little different or acts a little different.
I would say to focus on your relationship and the person that loves you instead of all the outside noise.
What are your plans for the future?
So for the near future, I have the Paralympics coming up, and that's really like my only thing in mind right now, just training so much down here with the team. This summer we want to move into a van and do that for a year and just drive all around the country. I think we just want to hit the road and see everything before we decide where we want to settle down.
And then get a tiny house and live our lives, you know? Just
Yep.
what life throws at us.